Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Water Signs live readings for the week of October 9th through October 15th. So, today we're going to look at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Please remember, guys, I do use timestamps. I will put them in immediately following the live stream. So, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for coming back to watch the video. Just make sure to click in the description box and you can pick Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces and it will take you where you want to go. Hi, Sandra. Let me know, guys. I see everyone coming in. Sound is okay. I know picture is probably a little dark. I turned the inside lights off today and opened the curtains so I could get some sunlight. So we're definitely just going to work with the sunlight today. I hope you guys can see the picture okay. I do have some announcements before we jump into the astrology. I want to make sure everyone knows really quickly we still have the 20% sale going in the Etsy shop, and that does include the new readings, guys. I had someone message me this morning asking me if it includes the new love reading. Absolutely. All the readings in the Etsy shop, including the live stream, are 20% off through the month of October for our yearly fall sale. All right, let's see. Facebook stars, guys. Thank you, Sandra. I sent Facebook stars yesterday. I got the little notification. I'm starting to figure out like where I can see who sent the stars. And another thing I learned is you can send stars after the live is over. I didn't know that either. So for all of you that have been sending the stars when you're watching the replays, just know that I've seen it recently and thank you so very, very much. We are already on the matching part. So, you know how I always say that we have to build $25 in stars and then Facebook matches us the rest. We're definitely already there. So it's super exciting each month. Let's see. I think that's it announcement wise. Let me go to our little thank you, Sandra. Let me go to our little astrology video so we can jump in. I do have a lot to talk about, guys. We have a really powerful full moon. Sandra sent me some more information this morning. She has me learning, guys. She's sending me the info this morning that I definitely needed for these water sign readings today. So thank you so much, Sandra. But definitely kept me very busy. I have been working on the chakra readings, guys. For those of you that have gotten them in the Etsy shop, those will be coming in today. And for those of you that won them on the live giveaway, I have 2 out of 3 done. So I still have 1 more left to do, guys. And I will work on that this week. I do want to have another one of those live giveaway readings like we did this past weekend. We did it both Saturday and Sunday night. Sunday night was clearly the best night, but we had so much fun, guys. So if you missed that out or missed out on that, I'm definitely planning on doing that again this weekend. All right, let's get to it. So much to talk about. Let me jump over to the video. Oh, yes. All in the same boat for sure, Sandra. We are. I love it though, right? Okay, let me get. Here it is. I couldn't find it for a minute. All right, guys, the astrology report. Are you guys ready? October 9th through the 15th. So it's official. This is my favorite time of year, and it is now witch season. What does that mean? Everybody's like, what does that mean? I thought you didn't believe in witches. Guys, I don't believe in labels. That's really it. But it's definitely a magical time of the year. It's definitely when we can actually create our own magic. So I think this is definitely an energy that's needed after that really difficult Mercury retrograde that we just had, right? So all that energy of the delays, the misunderstandings, the miscommunication, the technology just going wonky every single day, all that is over. It may actually take a moment for it to slow down, but I feel it myself ending pretty quickly. But everyone's saying that it is going to take Mercury about to the 15th to get back to where it's supposed to be. So you could still experience a little bit of Mercury retrograde energy anytime between now and the 15th. But just remember, it's aligning back to where it needs to be, and that energy is almost over. So we get to kick off the witch season with my personal favorite, the Aries Full Moon. Guys, if you know me and I talk about it all the time, Aries all in my chart. So funny because I also say that the moon is very significant in your journey and your chart. And me and Sandra have been learning in a very extreme way how important it is to have your time of birth when you make your charts. Can you get a birth chart without having the time? Absolutely, you can. But a lot of times, if you notice any planets on the cusp of any house, then there definitely could be an issue where those things change. So I just went from a Capricorn moon by putting my time in to a Sagittarius moon. So that's a pretty big change. Not really so much for me personally because I've studied my chart for so long that I knew I was on the cusp and I did feel like I sided more with Sagittarius. But yes, guys, super interesting. And it's so important to know your time of birth. All right. So this particular full moon is also known as the hunter's moon. If you're here in the US or the northern hemisphere, this is definitely like hunting season. This is when the deers come out. That's why it's called the hunter's moon, right? And then, of course, the blood moon. It's also known as the blood moon. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but my energy has been pumped. I don't know, for like the last 3 days. I'm just feeling amazing. And guys, I haven't smoked and I feel amazing about that too. Now I still have my little puffer thingamabob, but I would say the vape is way better than the cigarette. So I'm really proud of myself that it's working, guys. It's working. So for those of you that have been sending me like positive vibes to help me quit smoking, thank you, thank you, thank you, right? But not only is like the not smoking making me feel better, but just the energy of this really passionate full moon is making me feel better. So I would definitely look at your charts and look to see like where Aries is, what's in the house of Aries, what house does that represent. This is definitely the time to be studying your charts. And for those of you that have been really like following your purpose and following your mission and doing all that type of work, it's like really a good time for us because it feels like we deserve it, right? We worked really hard to get here. All right. So I also want you guys to remember that we're well into Libra season, right? So Libra season, the scales of justice, it's about making things right. It's about harmony, and definitely has to do with your relationships. So what you're noticing is that relationships that need to be closed out, but maybe were taking a long time, are now coming to a close, right? It's like closure is finally here. And if you waited this long, it's very possible that like the closure is actually easier now, right? And for those of you that are in relationships, you're strengthening your relationships. So those of you that, especially that are with your soulmates now, with many of you are definitely on the way, right? Those energies are strengthening. And that's going to be that Libra energy. So now we're well into Libra energy, and then we have this powerful Aries full moon coming in with it. So this full moon is literally going to light a fire under your butt, guys. You're not going to be able to put this fire out. No one's going to be able to put this fire out because this fire is actually going to bring you more courage, more energy, and more motivation. And it's actually what you need at this time as we're moving, all of us, into the next chapter of our lives, right? Hi, Shisha Lee on Facebook. All right. So, for those of you, again, following your purpose, this is a really important moon for you because this moon is helping you overcome the fear of success. I know when I was studying about this, I was like, what? Who has a fear of success? Actually, collectively in our tribe, it's actually a really strong energy, a really strong situation that we deal with, kind of like codependency. And I just want to say, collectively in our tribe, if you've been following me for a minute, I feel like we're definitely taking that codependency and really getting a handle on that, right? And I've mentioned previously that I feel like some people live their whole life in a codependent stage and like they don't ever break out of it. They don't see anything wrong with it. Not only are we breaking out of it, and we're seeing like why it's benefiting us to do this thing. I'm just saying like most people don't make these changes in their whole lifetime. We did it pretty quickly, right around that Scorpio lunar eclipse moon, right? Yeah, so definitely some big lessons for us here collectively in Purple Luna Rose tribe, right? So yes, most of you that follow me are also following your purpose. You're also following your mission. Many of you actually have your own YouTube channels, your own Instagrams, your TikToks. You guys are all out there on social media, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is definitely teaching unconditional love by example, by how you live, right? And it's like you spread that information. This is going to be your moon, guys. So pay attention to what's causing you to feel, what's bringing out the passions, right? Because this full moon is going to do just that. All right. So I do feel like there's going to be some signs that will benefit more than others. It's like that with every full moon, guys. So of course, Aries and Libra are going to be pretty strong and strongly impacted, very beneficial with the Aries full moon. And then also Gemini, Cancer, and Scorpio. And I will say with Scorpio experiencing the most transformation. So guys, pull out those charts, check those charts, what's in those houses, and that's going to tell you what's changing for you with this full moon. All right, guys, that is the astrology. Sandra says, guilty of the fear. Yes, we all are. We all are. It's silly though, right? I feel like the more I follow my purpose, the easier things get. The more things come in without me having to like actually go and like fight and battle for them. You see what I'm saying? It's like the more I do what I'm supposed to be doing, like the easier things just come to me, right? So we shouldn't even have fear. We should just do what we're being called to do, right? All right, guys, almost ready. So I want to talk about the cards a little bit. Each time that I get ready to do a reading, guys, like when we're doing the 4 elements, I do my own. And then, of course, I'm looking at today I'm looking at the water signs in my own chart. So I left these out for those of you that also read tarot. And I think I'm going to start doing this so you guys can start to see like what's coming out in my reading. Do you guys ever struggle to read for yourselves? I hear that often. I hear a lot of people say that they struggle to read their own energy, like they think that they're too much in it, or like they're not biased enough, or something like that. Um, I don't really know how like that doesn't happen to me because I really honestly, yes, I use my intuition, but I also use the meanings of the cards. I mean, there's a purpose, that they have a reason, that they have this meaning, right? And yes, there's intuition, and there's things that we use along with it, and and all that kind of stuff. But it's like there's a like I know that the 6 of Wands is a victory. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I know that regardless, like it coming with the 10 of Pentacles, like I know this is like a big win here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like it can be, I don't know, like it can be difficult, I guess, to read for yourself. But I feel like if you really, just use the rules of reading tarot, um, yeah, like I feel like it just comes to you, right? But yes, I do hear people tell me all the time that they struggle to read their own read. If that's the case, guys, Etsy shop 20% off till the end of October. I don't know. I feel like I have worked with enough of you guys now that several of you have started reading your own tarot. So that's good. Business wise, not always the best, but that's my purpose, right? Like that's why I tell you what they all mean. I think that's what it is, Sandra. Very much so. I think a lot of times we have so much self-doubt that if the card sees something good, we're like, oh no, that can't be. All right, so I have mixed them up a little bit. I meant to talk about them as I was taking them down, but of course, I didn't. All right, so I want to use magical times for the energy of the week. We're going to use some Llewellyn tarot for the main spread, some Rider-Waite tarot to clarify, I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon for guidance. And then, of course, we'll close it out with the Moonology Oracles. Miss Al is here. Miss Al, I'm so glad you were here. I wanted to send you an email. What was it Miss Al sent me this morning that I was going on and on about? Oh, it was Sandra with the KRS channel. Guys, Sandra sent me this new person. I don't have the link ready, but it's just the KRS channel. If you haven't checked him out, astrology professor at his finest. I mean, I feel like the sound of his voice, the information he was giving me, I swear it was like my brain was a sponge and it was just soaking in. So, yes, but Miss L, that's not why I was waiting for you. Miss L, I got your message about your hermit mode. I understand that. I do. The full moon is right around the corner. But Miss L, I am doing my very first twin flame current energy update for the month of October. First one ever, live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at one time. And we're going to do that tonight, Miss L, at 7 p.m. Central Time. So I really hope that you can come and join us for that. Again, it is my first time. I tried a mini version on Facebook yesterday with just Facebook only and got a really powerful message. And I've been feeling drawn to really do these live. I would say starting last month, I really got the push to do it and I just completely ignored it. And I struggled with last month's video, Something Fierce. And this month's video, I'm drawn to these guys. I do them when Spirit tells me to do them. And I just kept asking Spirit, like, hey, it's the end of the month. Should we be going, and it's the beginning of the month. Should we be making it? You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't get the draw to do the reading. So yes, we are going to do it live tonight. First one. It will stay posted, guys. So if you're used to watching the recorded ones and coming in every month to watch those updates, it will still be there. It's just going to start out as a live stream. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully, I'm hoping all of you guys can be there, especially all of you that follow me regularly. This is a really big change for our channel. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm actually a little bit nervous. Remember when I first started doing lives and I got nervous all the time? I'm still nervous. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm getting a little nervous about doing this. It's such a strong energy, and when you're live, the collective energy is like sometimes can be very overwhelming, you know what I mean? So I'm just really interested to see what's going on. I do feel like this Aries full moon is going to be very strong for those of you that are on the that soul connection train ride, right? A roller coaster ride, I should say, not a train ride. A train is like slow and calm. All right, guys, let's get started. It's enough jibber jabber. All right, I'm gonna timestamp Cancer. Let's do 1848 for Cancer. I like those eights. All right, so October 9th through October 15th is what we're looking at, Cancer. We do have that Aries full moon. Very strong, powerful full moon. All right, so I'm using magical times, Cancer. Let's see, what is the energy for Cancer? October 9th through October 15th. How is this Aries full moon impacting Cancer? Take it. So we have the Power card. Wow. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. I get told this all the time. Do you guys get told this all the time? All right. On the bottom is creation. Cancer. You're trying to manifest with this full moon. Remember, your thoughts shape your future, your words create today, and your choices become your reality. Cancer, this full moon is feisty. This full moon is passionate. Cancer, I feel like you are a very deep emotional water sign, right? You feel the things deeply, right? Cancer to me is also, I'm a Cancer rising. So to me, Cancer is very much like the helper, the fixer, the get it done, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. So I did kind of pick up your words create today. Be very cautious. About like maybe not getting like a short fuse type of situation. Really try to understand, circle that calendar, guys. This full moon is no joke. You're going to be very passionate about all things to all extremes. It's a full moon, right? So here's what I'm getting, Cancer. You already are a very compassionate, again, deep feeling, emotion, energy, right? So it's like you want to tend, like you're going to want to lean more towards your compassion and understanding anytime you're starting to feel like short fused, or like you're getting frustrated or aggravated. I feel like your words could definitely be something that you have to pay like extra attention to as you're going through this full moon energy. And guys, I'm telling you, that is for real a thing for me. I have Aries everywhere. Aries is so confrontational. It's like we just want to yell at everybody. And, and so it's like I have to be like extra cautious with this full moon. But the Cancer rising definitely helps me see it from, another point of view. All right, let's pull out Llewellyn. Rare, that's me, Aries moon. Okay, so we're going to look at challenges or obstacles for Cancer with your power situation. This is definitely going to be about reining your power in, Cancer. Understanding, one, how powerful your words are. So for those of you that are trying to manifest something with this full moon, I kind of picked that up right away. Speak it into existence, literally. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles coming out, challenge or obstacle. The Judgment card coming out as lesson learned. I love it. And Three of Pentacles coming out as the outcome. Cancer. Cancer's mad that they have to do something by themselves. And there's King of Wands. Cancer, be confident in your abilities. That's definitely that King of Wands energy. All right, so guys, you're going to notice that there's some reversals in my Rider-Waite. Me and Spirit have kind of been going back and forth with the whole reversal thing. And I learned today that, remember yesterday when I was telling you guys in the earth signs that I was going to give you a secret and tell you that it doesn't matter how you shuffle? Like Spirit literally puts the card I'm supposed to get like at my fingertips, and that's the card I'm supposed to get, right? So it was like I was practicing this morning and some of my cards were reversed. And I was like, oh, that frustrates me, my OCD. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it back, right? Like put it all straight the way it's supposed to be. And I heard Spirit ask me like, if it's the card I give you, then why does it matter if you read the energy or feel the energy of the card? Who cares if it's upside down? And so I was like, okay. So I'm letting go of the I almost said a bad word, but I'm letting go of the stick up my butt with the whole reversals thing. So here we go, guys. Ready? All right, so Two of Pentacles and challenge or obstacle. I feel like you're stretched. I definitely feel like you need to pull energy in. You could be trying to make more of something, and you're having difficulty doing that because your energy is so like spread out everywhere. Your lesson learned here that's going to help you is going to be judgment. This is the only major arcana you got. So I do feel like Spirit's pointing out your purpose. And Cancer, that's what this full moon is doing, right? Again, also the Pentacles is telling me, remember I said that the Aries full moon, if you're following your purpose, guys, if you're doing the work, regardless of whether you're doing it by yourself or not, Cancer, if you're doing the work, I feel like this full moon is definitely going to help you overcome the fear of success. So I do feel like there's something about manifesting here with Cancer. They could be actually, whether it's love, money, whatever it is that you're wanting at the moment, you feel like you don't have enough of. I do feel like you're going to follow your purpose. You're going to follow your mission. I even said that at the beginning too, that when I feel like I'm following my calling, I'm doing what Spirit wants me to do, what my soul chose for me to do in this lifetime, I feel like things come in easier, right? If I decide I want to do things my own way and I don't like that plan or that idea, well, things aren't so easy. What's it saying? Asking me to leave teaching altogether. Ooh, Amber's having a moment. I gotta go back and read that. That's so interesting, Amber. What happens, right? Though, when we have our spiritual awakening, we look at our life and we're like, oh man, I was supposed to be doing this. All right, Cancer. Let's look at that Two of Pentacles. All right, so two cards came out, the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So Five of Cups is grieving all day, every day. Five of Cups tells me you've lost something. You lost something that you feel is keeping you from being able to have more pentacles, have more resources, have more things, right? The Ace of Swords says you did lose something. But it's done. It's gone. Come up with a new plan is the Ace of Swords here. It's like a new strategy is being made. That's the challenge or obstacles. You're having a difficult idea of how do I say this now is kind of what I'm hearing. And swords are communication. So this could have something to do with how you communicate what it is that you need. Kind of like I said earlier, if you're trying to manifest with this full moon, literally speak it into existence. Just say it. I've been doing the morning affirmations. Do you guys do that? I'm sure several of you guys do. Miss L, that's another video she sent me. It's really important how we do our morning. Like if we get up and we're listening to crazy music, we may have a crazy day. You know what I'm trying to say? If we get up and we listen to calm things, we meditate, we're going to have a calm and successful, productive day, right? It definitely, everybody knows that at this point. So yes, the more we do it, the better, I'm saying the better and easier things get. So I'm kind of picking up it's like a new way to communicate. The old way is done. But definitely following your calling and following your purpose. I have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles, and they did come out in reverse. Nine of Pentacles, again, all day, every day, is about building your worth. I do feel like you've been struggling to do this because Spirit's been asking you to do something new, Cancer. And I'm, again, Cancer rising. So I'm going to use me as an example. Ready? I've been building this business. Are we successful? I mean, for a business that started out of nowhere, yes, absolutely. But the growth is very slow. It's definitely taking a long time to like get going, right? And the Page of Pentacles to me is about being ready, being studious, like ready to learn, ready to start this new thing. And Judgment, again, what Spirit has asked me to do. So again, let's use those twin flame current energy updates. I'm definitely feeling drawn to do them live, but I'm scared and I have fear and I'm anxious. And that's a page again, right? All day, every day. So I do feel like lesson learned is I'm definitely going to have to come to an understanding that the way I've been doing something has not been working. The communication is not getting through the way it needs to. I also got this message when I was meditating this morning or last night that it's definitely a really good time for me to put Q&A on there. You guys would not believe how many messages I get each month that I post those twin flame current energies. A lot of times I get people that are in soulmate relationships that think these are their twins. Or I get people that are in karmic relationships and they think those are their twins. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't understand. So we're definitely going to do them live, and it's going to give us more time to be able to answer certain questions. And guys, I'm not going to have all the answers. I feel like that's where I get nervous and whatnot. Like, you expect me to know everything. I promise I don't. But I will find out. Like, if there's something that I don't know, I'm a great researcher and I will find out. So I'm just saying, if you can give me a question that I haven't gotten yet and I haven't found the answer to, I will definitely find the answer. But yes, I feel like that's what it's saying here. You're going to have to do something differently. The way you've been going at it, and most likely in this very independent type of I don't need anybody type of way, is most likely not the way to go. You actually do need everybody, right? So Three of Pentacles is here, and the Three of Pentacles in the Llewellyn Tarot, I always get like she's pissed. The Three of Pentacles is normally like teamwork. It says that people work together and they really respect each other's ideas and opinions. So Three of Pentacles in Llewellyn says her job is so tedious. She doesn't have time to like talk to anyone else or input from anyone else. She just does what she's supposed to be doing because she knows she has a long ways to go, right? So that's Three of Pentacles in Llewellyn Tarot. It's still about teamwork, but what it's saying here is the people don't have to be there physically. Use the energy from source that is backing you up as you're doing this work. Use the energy from your soulmates, your soul tribe, your best friends, all of that stuff. If you're on the twin journey and you're not using your twin journey energy every single day, you're just wasting it. It's just being sent away. Pull that energy back and use it, right? So we have the Queen of Wands coming out and the Page of Swords. I love it. So Queen of Wands is about being confident. Page of Swords, again, a student, right? So someone who is fearful. The one thing I noticed about the Page of Swords is, one, everyone says they're the stalker guy, right? The creepy stalker guy. It says you're not really talking to someone, you're not really communicating, you're just watching. I just want to say some of the best things I've learned in my life are from watching other people. But Queen of Wands is like, be confident in your abilities, Cancer. And what I'm getting definitely is too, is like, you don't have to be scared to communicate. Like, be confident in what you are communicating. Be confident in your work. Be confident in the things that you build and the things that you create. On the bottom, I love it, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is definitely my divine feminine clue card. All right. So Cancer, now we're going to move this incense, or otherwise I'm going to start coughing. Give me just a second. It gets down to the stick part and it makes me cough something fierce. All right, so we're going to use Queen of the Moon for guidance. Aw, thank you, Miss L. All right. So we're asking Spirit for guidance for Cancer with this situation. Look at that. Resistance is coming out. It definitely shows me that you have that grit. And a lot of times when these full moons are here, we have that energy of, it's like the Four of Pentacles. I'm kind of picking up like Four of Pentacles energy here. It's like, I don't have enough. I'm never going to have more. I have to hold on to this little bit that I got. It's got to be this way, right? That's what I'm picking up. So focus also comes out. I want to say the numbers too. 25 and 14. Focus talks about where are you putting your focus? Make sure that you're not missing something here. And I just want to say the butterfly on the third eye definitely sticks out to me, especially a lot more since I've been studying about the chakras. you could be having like a third eye awakening. Look how it's falling on the universe card, in that page of pentacles and 9 of pentacles, where there was like fear to work with others, or like fear to like release control. I'm definitely kind of picking that up here, so that's pretty interesting. Could be like a third eye awakening, and there's the release finally comes out. It's like I said it enough, it finally comes out, and that's what's happening, right? That's definitely what's going on. You're releasing an old stagnant energy. You're pulling your power back in. You're creating and manifesting new energy. That's amazing. On the bottom is the peace card, which talks about peace of mind. All right, Cancer, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Look at that. Believe in the impossible. The blue moon comes out. I feel like we don't have another blue moon. I think it's August of 2023. So pretty interesting though, because it's my favorite card. Me and Junior got together. I always tell everybody the blue moon of Scorpio. Not Scorpio. Halloween 2020. We got together that particular blue moon. So yes, guys, it just means that what something you feel is not going to happen is going to happen. And for Cancer, I feel like this is going to have something to do with like spiritual growth, manifestation, and even could have something to do with like material things like pentacles, money, career, job, that type of situation. A new start is coming. I love it. I definitely got that. I feel like you're using this full moon to release those stagnant energies, so that you can prepare yourself for that new moon that's coming on the 25th of October. Super exciting, beautiful reading for Cancer. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Scorpio. Oh, Amber, you did that. It is what it is. It is what it is. That is a famous twin quote right there. That it is what it is. For the longest time, you know how people don't like the word moist? For the longest time, that's how I felt about it is what it is. But you know what? It is. Amber says that's her line. I don't know. I'm really excited for Cancer. Big, powerful things. We should have known when the power card came out for the energy of the week. Guys, I forgot my water again. You know why? Because I wasn't drinking my water when I started. See? I totally grabbed a Pepsi this morning. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't know what they have in cigarettes. I guess it must be the nicotine, but that's not true because my little puffer has nicotine in it, and it doesn't wake me up. But cigarettes definitely like wake you up, right? Like maybe it's like the smoking, the blood vessels, you know, all that stuff. I don't know. But it's like in the mornings, I was so used to smoking, you know, a cigarette in your cup of coffee. And it's like now I need 3 cups of coffee. One has to replace the cigarette. You know what I mean? All right, let me grab a water really quickly. Oh, that's good to hear, Miss Owl. guys, who's ready for Scorpio? I think I am. All right, so let's do Scorpio. Let's do 3919 for Scorpio. This is going to be for the week of October 9th through October 15th. So Scorpio, we do have a very powerful Aries full moon here. It's a very passionate full moon. So you really want to focus on the things that you are passionate about. And you're going to sense a strong drive towards that direction. For many of you, this is going to have to do with your purpose, your soul's mission in this lifetime. All right, we're using magical times. So let's see, what is the energy of the week for Scorpio? October 9th through October 15th. Confidence comes out. That Aries full moon will do that for you for sure. Be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. I love it. Scorpio. On the bottom, the energy card, they go hand in hand. Super interesting. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. So again, the word power is coming out, which also was the energy of the week for Cancer. So a lot of very big, passionate, bold moves is kind of what I'm picking up for the water signs for sure. But this week, Scorpio, you're definitely going to be focused on your confidence. Spirit is definitely saying that there's going to be something that happens this week where you're going to have to stand up. You're going to have to stand tall. You're going to be bold. You're going to be courageous. And you're probably going to have to take action. The fire signs are definitely about action, right? All right, so let's use the Llewellyn Tarot. I'm just seeing the Fool card. That's that leap of faith. All right, let's see here. Challenge or obstacle for Aries. Well, for Aries, did you hear me? For Scorpio, I'm sorry, guys. It's that Aries full moon. I'm like, what's it going to do to Scorpio? What's it going to do? I do feel like this full moon is going to be very transformative for Scorpio, which is already a very transformative sign, right? I get it. I hear it. There it goes. See, I had to shuffle until it came back out. Definitely the Fool card wanting to come out. Definitely making the leap of faith. We have the Ace of Wands. This is your destiny. And wow, the Wheel of Fortune. On the bottom is the Page of Wands, which tells me this is about your spiritual awakening. All right, Scorpio. So I want you to mark your calendar, and then I want you to look back at this time 6 months from now, because whatever you're experiencing with this particular full moon, this Aries full moon, is going to be so transformative for you that 6 months from now, you're not even going to be the same person. Whatever difficulties you're going through right now, whatever challenges you're going through right now, whatever pain you're experiencing, I feel it, Scorpio, you are definitely breaking out of this situation. So here's what's happening. The challenge or obstacle is the Fool card, which tells me that I feel like we've been here, right? Scorpio, last week I was talking to you about that breakout moment. After you go through that dark night of the soul and it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, you've come out of the tunnel. That's not the problem. You understand that you have to take a leap of faith now. That's not the problem. But the problem is having confidence in yourself. A lot of times when we come out of those dark night of the soul energies and we've been working with our deep inner demons, all that shadow work, it takes a lot. It's like you're literally rising from the ashes, right? That phoenix rising. You have to build yourself back up. And that's literally where you're at right now. So I feel like it's not an issue of whether Scorpio wants to take the the leap. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio knows. I feel like Scorpio, you know, Spirit pulled you out of that dark night. You've reached out, been touched, right? Already experiencing spiritual awakening, right? So taking the leap of faith is not the problem. The problem is going to be being confident enough that you can take this leap and that you're going to be able to do the things that you're supposed to be doing. It's not about whether spirit is going to help you. I feel like you already know that because spirit pulled you out of that dark night of the soul. So, and now it's like, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to follow the destiny, the fate that my soul chose? Am I going to make spirit proud? So you see what I'm saying? That's definitely the energy that I'm feeling now. And here's what I'm going to say. Your lesson learned. So when I made this spread, I made this card to help you with this card, right? And so your lesson learned is your destiny, your fate. You have it's something massive, Scorpio. If you're following me, if you're here, like the word legendary just came to mind. Okay, Scorpios are who taught me. Like the my spiritual soul tribe is full of Scorpio. I don't know how else to say that. And I just want to say, like, you're the very much the leader with this particular full moon. And when I say that, it's like people are watching you, Scorpio. They're watching you go through all this turbulent stuff that you've been going through. They're watching you go through all the pain, all the suffering, and they're watching you become stronger and stronger and stronger. And they're literally watching you as you set an example by the way that you're living your life, right? It's your destiny. It's your fate. That's what you're supposed to do. The Wheel of Fortune coming out at the end does tell me that things finally start to bend in your favor. Good luck finally comes in. Guys, I just want to say Jupiter was super close not that long ago. Hi, Erica. So I just want to say a lot of you have been feeling the energy of like things finally starting to bend in your favor. But with Scorpio here and the outcome, I'm kind of getting it's like you get unstuck, right? All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's see if I missed anything. Sandra says, I've been in dark night of the soul forever. I feel like a lot of times, one, it can last longer than we think. Two, we can have more than one. But I do feel like there's going to be one that's the most impactful. The dark night of the soul that you experience right before you follow your purpose with no, like me, quit my job with benefits, stopped doing everything, made my channel, started my business, all in a very short period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like it must be done. That was that dark night of the soul. But yeah, I do feel like you can have more than one, and some can be stronger than others for sure. Anytime you're experiencing a dark night of the soul, you're just digging deep. You're digging deep, and you're going towards those, the inner demons is what I call them, right? All right, let's look at that full card. I just seen the King of Cups. Let's see if it comes back out. Definitely in your feels. But need to be more confident, more confident. The Queen of Cups comes out instead. Interesting. That was a match. Ooh, and the Hierophant comes out. All right, so Queen of Cups again, Divine Feminine energy. For me, it's definitely my Divine Feminine clue card. If you guys follow me, the King of Cups and Queen of Cups, that's my card, right? And the Hierophant is here, and the Hierophant is talking about making something official. So here's what I'm getting. So Scorpio, I could be talking to someone who's on the twin journey, right? Surprise, surprise. And it's like you decide to step into this divine feminine, unconditional love type of energy. That could be the leap of faith that you're having to make. Absolutely. For the Ace of Wands, look at that Wheel of Fortune coming back out, and I love it. The Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that it's like you finally feel like you have enough, right? It's also very possible that you finally make the decision to take the leap of faith, right? I feel like things start to bend in your favor as things start to happen, right? And it kind of gives you the motivation to take that leap. It's like, oh yeah, I remember Rosa saying that things are going to get a little bit easier, and I feel like Spirit has my back. I feel like this is my purpose. I'm going to jump in and do these things, right? It's like you finally choose. Wheel of Fortune, we have the moon coming out. I do feel like this moon is going to be understanding what's impacting your energy here, Scorpio. I do feel like the moon is giving you massive assistance in whatever this transformation is. And we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is going to be about taking action on how you feel. I know that King of Cups is feelings. I understand that. I swear I seen that King of Cups earlier. Look at that. Judgment in reverse. What I'm getting here, though, with the King of Swords energy is like, you have to speak something. There's fear to speak truth. And it's like you get an opportunity, something happens, and it's like you're able to say what you've been wanting to say. All right, let's pull some guidance. Judgment in reverse. I do feel, of course, like judgment is always your calling, your purpose. And Scorpio, this could have something to do with your calling and your purpose, most definitely. But I'm also getting that it's like, it's very possible you feel like someone's going to judge you if you do this. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say that's not the case. I have your back. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Be confident in yourself. All right. So let's do guidance for Scorpio with this situation. Definitely going to have to stand up and tell people things. Look at it, stand tall. Like, don't be scared of what you have to say. Don't be scared of speaking your truth. I'm definitely kind of getting that with the Moon and King of Swords. It's like you're scared to tell your truth. And it's like the Wheel of Fortune says that that's what changes. That's what gives this week. So purity comes out. Definitely a clean slate. There's forgiveness here with this purity card. I love it. It's very possible, Scorpio, that you feel like you've caused some delays or you've caused something. Doesn't matter. Whatever mistakes we make, Scorpio, they're ours to make. We need them in our journey for whatever reason. In other words, if I don't learn the mistakes that I make today, then I won't know 10 days down the road. I might need something, you see what I'm saying? And I won't know if I don't stop and make the mistake and learn it today. So I do feel like Scorpio feels like they've done something wrong here. It could have something to do with communication or their feelings, but I'm just saying, like, here, it doesn't matter. There's a clean slate given. The purity card talks about how new snow has fallen. All those holes, all those dips, all those crevices are completely filled in, and it's like they were never there. Completely clean slate. Start over. The release card coming back out. I love it. Came out for Cancer. This is the full moon. This is what we're doing with this full moon, right? Releasing the old stagnant energy so that we can make room for that new moon energy that comes in at the end of the month, right? For new energy. And then we have the path. So here it is. This is the guidance. This is the lucky thing that's happening. This is that Wheel of Fortune. This is the thing that's like unsticking or unstucking the wheel, right? I feel like I just make words up. And the path. So the path talks about Spirit is lighting the path up for you, like literally lighting the path up. But here's the thing. You see her standing down there in the corner? She sees the ladder. She sees it. She's looking at the path. She's like, I'm supposed to go up there. I do feel like at this end of this week, Spirit lights the path up for you, but you kind of stand there and look at it. That's that Page of Wands. It's like you're a little bit nervous to take the action. On the bottom is the pleasure card, and I feel like that's just confirmation. Take the action. Release that stagnant energy. It's definitely going to bring you pleasure. All right, Scorpio, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. It's full moon, guys. Everybody's emotional. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Definitely. That's speaking the truth. That's going to be this guy right here. Show the world the real you. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. Definitely. All right. I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpio. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Pisces. Rose Gin, hold 8. What does that mean, hold 8? Rose, I did Cancer. Cancer was the first one we did. Sandra says, wow, hit the nail on the head. Been feeling bad, guilty of walking away from marriage and into own place with my boys, even though I know it's what I want. Ooh, Sandra. We always be feeling guilty. That's a strong feminine situation. I feel like that's why Spirit gave us tarot, right? So we could see that there's nothing we're supposed to be feeling guilty about. Miss Al says, do you, boo? Oh, I love it. The death card. You guys see it? I seen it. How are you guys doing on your dream journals? Several of you have purchased the dream journals. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys are using them. I hope you're filling them out. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm definitely struggling with mine. Ever since they came in, I've really made more of an effort. I journal and have diaries everywhere. And I put my dreams in every one of those journals and diaries. So they're not together, right? And since I'm trying to study how to interpret dreams so that I can add this reading in the Etsy shop, I really need to have them all together, right? So yeah, it's not that I'm struggling to remember my dreams or I'm struggling to write them down. I'm struggling to write them down in my dream journal. I hope you guys are using them though, and I really hope that they're helping. Erica says she's been journaling a lot. It's definitely the time, guys. Definitely the time. All right, let me grab a water real quick. All right. Ooh, I almost forgot the timestamp. All right, timestamp for Pisces, 57:05 for Pisces, 57:05. Pisces, this is going to be for the week of October 9th through October 15th. So we do have that Aries full moon, very powerful energy up there in the universe, causing all kinds of full moon havoc, right? Definitely a very passionate moon, Pisces. Pisces, I do feel like it's going to be very emotional. I just got like a wave of emotion come in. Let's see what else. All right, so I'm using magical times. Adversity, yeah. All right, so it says, see the gifts in challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. There's a Pisces out there. I know this is going to sound way out there. If there's a Pisces out there that lives in Florida, please let me know in the comments, because I totally just got like the whole picture, right? The whole storm, the whole thing. And I was like, wow, that's intense. Anyway, for the rest of you, for the rest of you Pisces out there, you're definitely going through something that's very challenging. It's very emotional, whatever it is. I'm literally getting like this sense of water. And I feel like she is too, right? See in the picture, like she's just surrounded, the dolphins there, of course, but she's surrounded by that pool of water. It kind of looks like it's coming up over here on the side. You see that? Like a tidal wave is kind of what I'm getting there. But anyway, again, I do feel like you're learning something very powerful. I said that with the Cancer sign, I think it was, where I feel like the water signs definitely going through something turbulent, challenging, emotional here. But they're going to be like, if we look back 6 months from now, you're going to see such a transformation in this period. Like this full moon is going to help you do such big things that when you look back 6 months from now, a year from now, you're going to be like, oh, that was that Aries full moon, right? On the bottom is reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. For some of you, this could be a relationship situation. Pisces, I talked about that at the beginning. We're right smack in the middle of Libra season. Libra is all about the relationships, right? It's also about justice, though. It's also the scales of justice, making things right. I do feel like it's possible. I'm talking to a Pisces that had some sort of issue in that last moon phase. And the Libra new moon definitely could have brought in some situations in a relationship, is what I'm picking up. This is so direct and it's so much, and I'm just trying to get it out. So if I stutter, please forgive me. But it's like there was a relationship issue. There was too much taking, not enough giving, or something like that. And it's like the scales had to be balanced. So it's like this Pisces energy like pulled away, moved away, withdrawn, tried to collect their energy back, right? Definitely going through this like emotional period of, I miss this person, I just want to talk to this person, I just want them to not be an ass, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. I didn't mean to say that bad word, but you know what I mean? Like something like that. Like I just want them to not be mean, right? I just want them to get their stuff together. And I definitely kind of get with reconciliation on the bottom. Whatever you did, Pisces, was enough and significant enough to get this person's attention. I don't feel like the person is like someone who's just out to try to hurt you. I'm not picking that up at all, Pisces. Super powerful Pisces energy in here. I mean, wow. But anyway, I do feel like reconciliation is the thing, right? Do you have to reach out? Do you have to be the first one to do it? I don't know if that's the case, Pisces. I definitely feel like you're working on like healthy boundaries, refilling your cup, you know, self-love, self-care, all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of getting here, like, it's not necessarily that you need to reach out and be like, hey, it's going to be okay. Especially if you were the giver, right? If you've been giving, you don't need to give more, Pisces. But you do need to be open-minded. You do need to come at things, you know, from unconditional love. So like if the person reaches out and says, hey, I'm going to try better, I'm going to work harder, I wouldn't say like build a wall and lock them out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that at all, Pisces. All right, let's see really quickly. Challenge or obstacle. What is it? What is this adversity that Pisces is dealing with? Look at that. 3 of Cups. It's a third party. Wow. Bam. So direct. I have no idea who's in here, but wow. Okay, so 3 of Cups is, well, 3 of Cups is like soul tribe, soul sisters. Oh, wow. So yeah, there's somebody out there where there's definitely an issue of too many hands in the pot. Let's look at lesson learned. 10 of Wands is here. 10 of Wands is a completion. I will say that. It says, Pisces, that there's been a time of heavy burdens, heavy stress, heavy exhaustion. But it's also a card that says, where are you putting your energy? I want to say, Pisces, if you've broken away from the situation, then your energy doesn't need to be there anymore. Like if you've broken away from the situation, I should be picking up on your new energy. I should be picking up on, you should be, that's so silly. I'm like, you should be excited to get moving, going to the next thing. That's so dumb, Rosa. No, you're not. You're sad. You're mad. You're pissed. Okay, I get it. But yeah, I definitely feel like Spirit's saying, like, where are you putting your energy? If you're putting your energy into the situation that happened, then it's just going to stay there. You're going to stay in the adversity. You're going to stay in this water, this emotional chaos, right? This full moon is going to just rock your world if you stay in this energy. I definitely feel like Spirit saying, like, put your energy elsewhere. The priestess comes out beautiful. So the high priestess, definitely an energy of secrets, mysteries, things you don't understand. I feel like something, you realize something, and you come to an understanding of like why something happened. Like everything we go through has purpose, guys. Everything has reason. And this card right here literally says why, the reason that you went through this situation. It says, see the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned within the storms. On the bottom, the Tower. You definitely had a storm. I do feel like it's very fresh. Very fresh. All right. I just seen the Eight of Cups. Walking away. Definitely. Walking towards your Two of Cups. Walking towards the other giver. Junior is teaching me that you can have two givers in a relationship after all. All right, guys, let's look at that Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups in your challenges or obstacles? I mean, I literally can almost see the face. So King of Wands is here. King of Wands is someone who's very confident in themselves, sometimes overly confident. Sometimes the King of Wands is seen like someone who's cocky. Also sometimes reckless, the King of Wands. The Devil is here. And the Devil card does say that there's been some sort of, I always see the people bound, right? The two people bound at the bottom of the Devil. Like even if it's a Devil card that doesn't have the two people bound, it's like I always see that. I feel like, so if it was upside right, I would be like, you broke away from the situation, Pisces, and you're taking control. It's like you're taking your power back from this Devil energy, right? But the fact that it came out in reverse, again, I feel the energy, right? It's almost like there's some dark, reckless thinking here. And I don't know if this is you, Pisces, doing this, because I don't feel like you're really confident in yourself right now. This could be a person, like maybe your person was an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or maybe even a Capricorn, but they're just like reckless. They did not like put anyone's feelings into consideration other than their own. All right, let's look at the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, where are you putting your energy? All right, so see how the Three of Cups came back out, but this time it's in reverse. See that? And it's a completely different deck. And the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is what you want. So it's almost like Spirit's telling me that you're not going to get what you want if you continue to put your energy into this third-party situation. If you continue to get upset because this person cheated and this person had someone else, this person did whatever, if you continue to put your energy there, you're just going to continue to sit in this emotional wave. You're going to have to release this in order to get what it is you want. And it's interesting because what you want is the High Priestess. What you want is to understand why all of this is happening. What you want is to understand, like, why do you feel this strong connection to this person that's doing these things? Why can't you just walk away? Why can't you cut the cord, right? I get it, Pisces, but I'm going to tell you that most likely it's because you have this very spiritual connection with this person. It's because you're on this spiritual journey that I'm on, and you can't just walk away from this person. That's not going to be like the thing. The lesson, the thing this person is trying to teach you is that you have to fill your own cup. The thing you're not understanding, the secret, the mystery, the thing that just keeps you all boggled with this person is that this person is not here to marry you, to make you happy. This person is not here to have 50 kids and live happily ever after. This person is here to catapult your spiritual awakening so that you start taking care of yourself, so that you start learning those lessons, so that you can start following your purpose. The Page of Cups is here, and the Knight of Pentacles is here. So Page of Cups is like, again, you're going to have to give yourself the offer. So Page of Cups is normally like forgiveness, like offering someone a small token of appreciation of your feelings. It's like you're going to have to give yourself the things you were asking this person to give you. In fact, that's going to be that whole mirror thing in the twin journey. But the Knight of Pentacles tells me like this is something that's going to take a long time. This is for the rest of your life. You're going to have to do this. And it's very possible that that's the lesson that this person was here to teach you. I don't know about you guys, but in my journey, it was very much about offering myself forgiveness and loving myself and refilling my own cup. So super interesting. 8 of Wands is on the bottom, and 8 of Wands is definitely quick information and sudden changes all day, every day. All right, guys. Let's do some guidance for Pisces. I am using Queen of the Moon. All right, so we're asking Spirit for guidance with this situation for Pisces. The Pleasure card coming back out. The Pleasure card, again, talking about releasing stagnant energy in order to make room for the things you actually want. And that's going to be this cup right here. I mean, this card. This is not what you actually want. The Patience card is here. So the Patience card in this deck is actually a little bit different. It does say that you're going to have to wait for something. Pisces, I feel like I'm talking to, if I'm talking to a Pisces that's in a, that's not true because you can be in a soulmate relationship. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a Pisces that still believes that there'll be 3D union with their twin counterpart. That's the Pisces I'm talking to. Because I feel like the balloon is telling me like this is an energy of waiting. It's an energy of being patient. But this particular Queen of the Moon card says in the book, like you cannot show any lack mentality. You cannot go on going, oh, poor me. I wish I had that guy. Oh, I wish this thing would have happened with him. Oh, I wish he would have went with me on this journey. You can't do that. You can't. So for those of you that feel like you're still going to, it's still a possibility you could have 3D union with your counterpart. I'm definitely feeling like don't put your energy in the person. Don't put your focus in the person because that's going to make things last even longer. It's going to take even longer for something to be offered. You have to live in the mentality that you have everything with you. And I promise you, Pisces, if you're on this journey and all this is resonating with you, you're connected. You are one. You can't like cut the soul in half. You can't like rip it apart. You can't cut any cords. You can't burn it. You can't do none of those things. So this person is already with you. Use the energy. You already feel the energy. Every time I say like that person's with you, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Even when I talk about like, let's say we're doing a talking to heaven reading for someone, a mediumship, and I'd say like the person is standing next to you, you know, because you feel it. Use that energy, that thing that you feel. Boundaries is here. Don't do it again. I am kind of getting like it's very possible they're going to try to do it to you again, give you another small offer, be like, hey, I'm going to do this forever. And then they don't, right? Definitely not equal vibrational energies with this twin pair. Boundaries definitely talks about setting healthy boundaries. I do feel like that's what you're going to have to do. That's the situation. You keep feeling that because you're in this spiritual journey, this counterpart, this whole thing with this person, that you're supposed to be completely open to them and let them come and go as they please, or let them run around and do whatever. No, Pisces, not the case at all. And until you learn that, until you stop that cycle, you're not going to be able to like move forward in your own journey. On the bottom, look at that. Full moon power. This is going to be your moon, Pisces. Use it. All right, let's close it out for Pisces with the Moonology Oracle. And remember, Pisces, this is for your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very emotional, but everyone is, Pisces. This full moon is just full of drive and passion. There's also frustration and anger. So, yeah. Nothing will come of the situation. The void of course moon. In other words, don't overthink, just do. Adjustments are required. It's the third quarter moon, and nothing is yet set in stone. That's another thing. It's like you think if you leave, if you do something, then that's it. It's done. It's not possible, Pisces. I promise you. There's no way that all these people you hear on the twin journey just made it up. There's no way that everybody's wrong. There's no way that hundreds and hundreds, I mean, they're starting to make songs about it, for Pete's sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. All right, take care of you, Pisces. I feel like that's definitely the guidance here. And luck is on your side, is on the bottom. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the water signs for the week of October 9th through October 15th. Wow. Erica says, wow, for real, right? Oh, Sandra, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That was a good one. That's one of the best ones I have felt for Pisces in quite some time. So yeah, that was a really good one for Pisces. But whoever this Pisces is, I swear, like this Pisces is on the twin journey. And they've just been opening their heart to this person who's also awakening, who's also learning, you know what I mean? And they're human. They're not perfect. They're gonna mess up. But it's like this Pisces thinks that it's like this is the only way. I have to do it this way. Erica says it might be me. Oh, strong energy, strong energy. All right, guys, that's it. That's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I do want to mention one more time, guys, I do have the Twin Flame current energy update for the month of October. I know you guys are used to watching that on my channel as a recorded reading, and we're going to do it live. First time, guys, we're going to do it live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. I'm super excited about it. I'm also a little nervous. But we're definitely going to do it this way so that we can do some Q&A. I know a lot of times there is confusion. Why am I drawn to purplelunarose tarot? Why is what she says mean things to me? It's because you're on the twin journey, but it's very possible that there's confusion on who is who. So we're definitely going to go over the three different characteristics of the three different types of relationships that we have. So we'll look at soulmates, we'll look at twin flames, and we will also look at karmics. So of course we will do our collective monthly energy update. Again, for the collective tribe, that's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, guys. And then after the collective reading, I will open up for Q&A. So if you guys have questions or you want to ask me about your own twin journey, I will do the best I can to answer those questions. And like I said, if I feel like you asked me something that I've not researched or I haven't came across, I will do what I can to find you those answers. So yes, guys, our October Twin Flame current energy update will be live this month, and that will be tonight at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I hope to see all of you guys there. I can't wait. Shisha Lee. Aw. Bye, Miss Al. Thank you so much for coming in and helping always, Miss Al. All right, guys, I will see you all tonight, 7 p.m. And don't forget, Twin Flame Current Energy Update for October 2022. Have a great afternoon. And as always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.